Alright, what's up? Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com here. That's Rush with Fly By Night. This takes me back, flying way back to before I played guitar. I remember my older brother playing the Rush stuff and being intrigued by Alex Life's, and actually all of them, Neil Peart and Geddy Lee. This is a request for 1966 B. Brighton, B-R-I-T-T-O-N. Tune standard for this. Alex Lifeson used a lot of effects. This has a phaser, some chorusing, a little bit of reverb, a little bit of delay. So this isn't the exact effect setting. I have a little too much delay going, I think, for it, but you get the idea. Tune standard, go 2E, 3B, 2G. And hit strings 4 through 1 twice. You're going to rest in between it, in other words. Then add your pinky to 3E and take your first finger and go to 2D. Leave the rest where they're at. Do that twice again. Then leave your pinky and third finger where they're at. Go open A, second fret A, third fret A. Once you get to the third fret A, leave that finger down and put your first finger on 2D. And here's what that's going to sound like. And then upstroke strings 1, 2, and 3. Get rid of your middle finger, go to second fret A, first finger, do the same thing. So, open A after that. And then that'll be the same thing too. Open A and then fret 1 on the A. Leave your third finger and pinky through all this. Same strings, 5, 4. And then upstroke strings 1, 2, and 3. Then go 2, 2, 2, D, G, and B. I would bar it, but you don't have to. Hit those 3. Then lift your finger off and hit them open. And go right back down. So it's... And then the next one goes like this. It's almost the same. It is the same, except now when you do this second chord, hit the open A string with it. That'll go on for a while, guys, but I think the rest he leaves the A string out of it. Okay, when it changes, it'll go. Okay, so go D major, 2E, 3B, 2G, and open D on that. Go da, 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 da. Don't go. He's stopping in between them. Okay, get rid of everything except your third finger. Go pinky 3E, middle finger 3A. Hit strings 5 through 1. So, and then go second fret A after that. Open A. And then middle finger 3E. And strum it, so. Go up to the 15th fret, bar it on the E and B 2 times and slide. And then this time, go to the suspended, which is basically a D chord, and add your pinky to 3 on the high E string. Go 2 times, strings 4 through 1. Then lift your pinky off, that's the D major. So we have... So... I think he hits that D a secondary time, not positive. And then go to A suspended, that's 3B, 2G, 2D. I like to bar that because he's resolving it to a major. So we have... That secondary D may not be in there, maybe. So you'll hit 2D, D and G, and 3B. And then just get rid of that third finger and you're doing 2, 2, 2, D, G, and B. And then open D, G, B. And then right back to 2, 2, 2, D, G, and B. And then go back to the first part we did here. Not the very first part of the lesson, but the where it changed, where it goes fly by night. But don't do that this time. Now we're going to go. And you know that already, but let me re-explain it. 3E, 3B, that's covered, right? Open A, 2A, 3A. Once you get to 3A, you left that down, remember? And we put our first finger on 2D. So remember that? Alright, so we're done with that lesson. Thanks for the request. I love Rush. Always have. Especially the older Rush. The 70s and early 80s Rush. To mid 80s. Tune standard for this. If you do have questions, hit me up. I'll clear it up with you guys. You don't have to have the effects. I just like to add them and get as close as I can to the studio sound. Usually the studio sound. But you know, have fun with it. Subgroup it. Take your time. And listening to 𝐂𝐿𝐿, man, not only was he a good solo player, but he's also a very good rhythmic player. So, you know, listening to some of his progressions and the chordings that he used will help you as a player. So, because some people are like, I won't listen to Rush. I don't like Geddy Lee's voice. It is one of those voices you love or hate. I actually like his voice. But that's it for this lesson. rockinguitarlessons.com is my website. By the time you watch this, it's probably up. And it's $25 to join and become a premium member. As far as this channel goes, I will keep bringing you guys the free lessons and keep your requests coming. Just all I ask is that you subscribe to it first, and I'll get these songs the way these bands are playing them for you. I'm teaching on Skype now, guitar and bass. My wife Jolene is teaching people how to sing on Skype, and my Skype name is Rockin' Guitar Lessons. Only add me if you're going to be taking lessons with us. They're not free, as you know. These lessons, thousands, well, we'll be thousands soon, are always going to be free for you guys, but I got to keep, you know, the lights on and the maintenance and all that stuff that goes along with it and pay my bills. So, but it's basically like taking private lessons, which I do that as well too. I have my private students at 2 different stores. Nothing replaces that. That is the best way to get the fastest results, hands down. And you may think, well, of course you're going to say that. It's true. It's very true, and this is what I've done since 1992, so, you know, you got the interaction. I can see where you're at with your playing. You can work on what you want to work on, but me being able to hear and see how you're playing is what's going to tell me, you know, what to work with you on. So, if you're interested, hit me up, and it sure seems like I'm leaving something out. My email is tvxpunk@hotmail. Oh, no. It's rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com, and then if you're interested in donating to this channel, my PayPal email is tvxpunk@aol.com. If you can't, don't sweat it, guys. I'll still be here. Your contributions definitely help free me up and take the pressure off a little bit to where I can get to these requests, which are monstrous right now. So that's it. I'll play this on the outro for you. Talk to you later. See you at the next lesson. Spread the word about me, please. Let's try that again.